Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to share with you everything I made for the month of March for the hashtag ShabbyCreep24. It was an ephemera channel hop challenge, and it is hosted by Priscilla at Release the Crafton, and I just wanted to share with you, I did make every single one of the prompts. I just wanted to share with you what I created. On Friday, the 1st of March, the prompt was wallpaper, and I made belly bands. I made these belly bands this is a wallpaper print in the background. They have lace on the edges, some creepy skulls, and some paper doilies there. And I did make 4 of them. And the paper is toffee dyed, and I'm going to try to go through these quickly since there are 31 different ones. And for Saturday, the 2nd, windows. And I use cellophane from packaging to make this window effect. It is a pocket. You could put in a journal, another journal pocket, or you could actually just glue it straight down. And it's a creepy little girl there. And it is her looking in your bedroom window at you. That's pretty creepy scary. Then we have the 3rd, which is Cozy Cottage, and I made some clusters. There's the Shabby Chic wallpaper, some paper doily, some creepy cloth, and some creepy cottages. And this one says in the middle of the night. This one says an uninvited guest. And this one says the dark and haunted room. So those are pretty cool and creepy. That was Cozy Cottage. The next one prompt is for the 4th is old paper. I made these scrolls. This is composition notebook paper. Get them all out of here. It's quite a few. And I crumpled it up, soaked it in toffee dye liquid. Then I uncrumpled them or unwadded them, put them in the oven, and then did the process again. And so you get this nice crinkly looking paper. So I made scrolls, and then I tied them with some Shabby Chic bow and put a creepy bat on them. So they look really, really cute in my black treasure chest. But I figure to use them in a journal, I'll just flatten them out like that and just put them at the top of a page, or make a little cluster with them, or could put them on the front of a cover. That would be pretty cute. So that is old paper. Then we have a butterfly, and I did Ultra Bingo cards. I sprayed these with Distress inks and also with the Dilutions sprays, but you can barely see the bingo. I don't know if you can see the bingo words. But on this side, I put some cloth and some Shabby Chic ribbon and some crackled ribbon, and cut out goth butterfly and grunged it up. This one says supernatural. On the back of this one, there's eyeball, and you can journal on the back. This one says alarming, and this one is superstitious. On the back is the eyeball again with unnerving. This one is mysterious. On the back is a skull inside the reverse for the butterfly, dreadful. This one is enchanting, and it also has this skull, and it says nightmare. Those are journal cards. And I'm going pretty quickly because this may be a very long video. And this is All the Roses on the 6th. This was my prompt, and I do have a process video for these, and I will link it down below. But this is a coffin-shaped journal card. The Witch, Witching Hour, the creepy little girl for the hint, and then Nocturnal for the bat. And I did add this on to it. I think it looks better than the picture that I posted on Instagram. I posted all of these on Instagram, but it's just a picture. Then I did for the 7th, which is soft pastels, I did this guest check. You can see that it's a guest check on the back, and I'm not real sure what I did for the painting part, but I made it a pastel color in the background. It's pastel yellow. And then I just collaged on top some creepy things and creepy stitched around. And this one says treacherously supplied. Treacherously? Yep, treacherously supplied by the imagination. This one says embodied spirits haunted them by night. This one says eyes fixed unwaveringly upon them. That's pretty creepy, but these are guest checks. Oh, you can see it there, guest check. All three guest checks. And this one is Shabbier, which is the 8th. And if you saw my Instagram post, this is what, to me, when I was younger, I would see somebody's laundry flapping in the wind and then they look like they took shape. And to me, this is what the creepy face would have looked like. But there's a little pinafore on there. I sewed that on. I sewed some lace onto the bottom of the dress and then I creepy that up. And then there's lace on the collar. I sewed all of this on all three of them. And then this is to depict the clothesline. But these are a lot bigger than I wanted. I wanted my small ones. Couldn't find them. Still don't know where they're at. But these will be great for one of those college travelers notebook toppers. And this is on corkboard, so you can just peel that off and stick it right on. Ready-made journal toppers. And this is lovely in lace. Gorgeous lace there. This is double pocket. You could glue it on those three sides, and then you have a pocket there, and you'll have a pocket there. And there's some lace there and some pearls there, but this is lovely in lace. So you raise it up, and whoo, shapeshifter. Awesome. I'm gonna go pretty quickly because there are quite a few pieces, and some days I did more than one piece, so I have 31 plus pieces, and these are 2x2 little teeny tiny clusters for crocheted, and there's a piece of crocheted doily there. These are all layered up. This one is a witch and her eyes were dark. This one is vanishing visitors with the ghost hand. This is an unwanted guest. That is a vampire. This one is a wicked thing, which is the Grim Reaper. And this one is by the door of the tomb. It's a wolf howling. And this one is I Will Never Leave You, the creepy little doll. Those are 2x2 little clusters. That is corrugated cardboard right there from a box that I received in the mail. As I said in the beginning, I'm going to go really quickly. There's a picture of all of these on my Instagram. And this is correspondence, I believe. Yes. Correspondence is day 11. And I just wrote out a letter and distressed the paper and made it look really old and creepy looking for July 17th, 1868. Put some lace on the side, stitched everything on. And this is a skeleton hand on this envelope. And just put a little creepy little skull key there. You can see that. And here's some more envelopes to glue on the page. That's a rib cage, a crow, and a spider. That'll make a really cute thing to glue on journal page. And this will make a nice pocket to glue that on to be a pocket. And this is Gilded Frames. What day is that? 12. It's Gilded Frames. Creepy little pictures I painted in the background there. This one looks like a hand, a claw hand reaching down. And this one is actually my fingerprints. And there's a spooky little creature floating around there. This is Gilded Frames. The gold frames painted. And this is In the Garden. Who doesn't have a spider and a spider web in their garden? And it's a altered craft envelope. And the next one is 14. The last one in the garden was 13. This is My Heart of Hearts, 14, and I did 3 heart pockets stitched around them. My favorite number 13, and this is my heart in a showcase case. It's like kind of what you would put a cake in. And some Shabby Chic Shabby Chic. It's coming. Lace. And the next one is something in the attic. Day 15. And it is magic witch spells. They are casting spells in the attic. And you can see from like the garden outside, you're looking up and seeing into the attic. And I used cellophane there. And I painted that so it would look like it was recessed. And this is just a journal card. And day 16 is chandelier. So it was kind of difficult. And I was really glad that I found my little die cut that's a chandelier. And this is gold thread that's just twined all around. This is it's a junk mail envelope. I just sprayed with sprays to distress it. And there's one pocket, and there's 2 pockets, and then there's 3 pockets when you fold it up. And I put Phantom on there. To me, chandelier just reminds me of the Phantom of the Opera, where there would be chandeliers in my mind. That's that one. And that's chandelier day 16. Day 17 is tea time. These were really fun. These are Memdex cards. I just did them in black. And it's tea time, so I have a tea bag there, and then there's the teapot, and there's the 2 tea cups. This one says poison, beware, and this one is deathly. But how about some skull tea, anyone? This turned out cute. And that was tea time, and then all the pearls. This one was very difficult. I don't have pearls, so found this in my stash. It's just like on a ribbon roll. And I just put some here, and I put some down here on the corner. This is an unfortunate ending, held in suspense, the bat flying at you. This is a beautiful paper, though. Really pretty pattern of paper. Just reminded me of Shabby Chic, something in that era. And, of course, the gold and black ribbon. But this is for a traveler's notebook. You can just insert it, but it's just a horizontal. And you can just tuck that into your traveler's notebook and add some things to it. And this is another day that I have a process video. This is Lattice Works. Day 19. There are the lattices that I made on camera. Pop on over to see that video. And then it's folded out. You have 1, 2, 3 ghosts or spirits behind the lattice. Then if you open it this way, you have journal spots on the back. That's pretty cool. And that's one that I did on camera. Lattice Works. And the next one is this old house. And this is a removable page tuck. Made this little, took some of the scraps of lace so that this will stay on the page. And did you hear that? It's kind of creepy. Some thread there, just put some little scrappies and just stapled all of that lace on there. If you turn it on the back, then you have a little tuck spot there, also a little pocket. But this can tuck right onto the page, and this old house. And let's see, that was day 20. Day 21 is draped. So I use some of that crochet doily I used earlier, Mystery Potion. Some beautiful ribbon there, and I just draped it across the witch's workspace. Thought that turned out cute. And this is just, you could pop it over the top of a page like that, or you could just journal in it like this. You could just put it in your journal. Many uses for that. And this is portraits on the wall. So I used another one of my Pop-Tart boxes, and I cut some frames out, and then I also put it on this one piece here, and then I cut out the frame there, so it's kind of recessed. Moments says here, the creepy little girl. Those are black. Those are buttons I painted black. You can just hang it on the wall like that. So cute. And it's a journaling spot on the back. And this was portraits on the wall for day 22. Day 23 is the birds. This is a journal card, but you can also pop it over the top of a page like that. Journal on the inside of it. And there's Spidey just hanging by a thread. This says bloody. Got that creepy bird. You can see its ribs. And there is Spidey's web right there. And I just stitched some of this ribbon here on the side and a bit of the Shabby Chic looking lace. And then on the back, this is one of the Creepers books, little kid books that you can get. And I just distressed it all, glued it on, and I also stamped on it first with some script. But yeah, that's cute. Spidey's just hanging out. And the next one is floral patterns. So I had some more of the paper that looked like Shabby Chic wallpaper, and then I just tore this, stamped on it, and I put some flowers from the floral pattern, put some over the skull's ear, and that's a vampire there. And I just used some of the Tim Holtz little bitty safety pins. I just thought that looked cute on there. But this is a pocket. You'll glue it down, you'll have a pocket, and then you'll have a tuck spot. That was floral patterns. The next day is quilted. This is another one of my videos. I did a process video on it. And I made these. Two that go that way and two that go this way. This is quilted. So I made some creepy little quilt there and stamped some bloody hands on them. And you have the skeleton hand hanging down, and I used the lace to bind it. And I put some of the lace here, and you can see the black lace is underneath that crocheted lace. And I did stamp a bloody handprint on each page. And I made them going each direction accidentally. If you watch the video, you'll see what I mean. But there's 4 of those. Those were fun, and I will put the links to the 3 videos that I did. I'll put those below, so it's easy for you to find it. And the next day is like royalty, so I took queen playing cards. There's the standard size, and then there's a smaller size here, and then the teeny tiny ones. Distressed them all, and I used the spider webs there, and then I put spiders there, some lace here, and you can use it. You can glue it on, use the tuck spot. You can glue it in the middle of a page, use it as a belly band. And I had something else listed that you could use. Oh, it could just be page edge. Just glue it on for a page edge. That's pretty cool looking. I like that one. Then this one was tough. I don't do angels anything, so it was really tough. I was at my friend Trina's house, and she had some angel stickers. So I said, can I have this whole sticker sheet? So that's where I got the stickers at to put there. And I found in my stash, I had these labels that had little cherubs on them. Let's see, is this? Yeah, there is another cherub. So these are just pockets that you can label on. And I punched all the way around here, and I did eyelash lace through. I just thought it would add something different and interesting to it. But that's a page. You could just, not a page, a pocket. You could just glue it down. And I creeped it up by putting it on the skull papers. The next one, what is it? With the angel stained glass. So I went kind of an odd direction with the stained glass. I did, my mind went blank. Blood stained glass. And put it on the apothecary shelf. This is a heart in a blood stained glass. This is a skull, and this is blood. Apothecary and dark and gloomy in here. So you turn it over. Just journal in the back, and a strange story. And I actually made the 6 of them. I didn't know how many I would need, so I can make some little clusters or something out of these others. Just think they turned out so cute. I distressed them and everything, and then I got the idea for the blood stained. So then I took them, put them in my splatter box, and I sprayed them with some of the Tim Holtz red spray. And the next one is watching statues. So here's a gorgeous statue, goddess statue, triple goddess, and she is watching statues. She's creeped out. But I put create and journal, and I collaged the whole page. And this is lace here with the crocheted lace and some fancy stitching, but it's a trifold journal card. You open it up and there you can journal there. And I did you put it together with hinges. So these tickets here are washi stickers, so that's what I used to put it together with. And here's another girl that's watching this gargoyle statue here, and hollow-eyed. Some little, my mind's blank again. Okay, we'll come back to it. And then here's an eyeball that's watching. There's some gorgeous lace up there. I stapled it on and put an eyeball. And she's watching statues also. And there's places to journal. And there are some skulls there. But we have a hidden journal spot beneath the triple goddess statue. There. Pretty cool. So you can just close it back up. And there you go. Awesome. And that was watching statues. And then on the vanity, the next to the last day, this is an altered 6x9 manila envelope, but I stitched this on here. It looks really pretty. Stamp that there. There's some fancy stitching here that holds this lace in place on the front. And I have some perfume bottles here. That's a particularly creepy one, but I think I like it a lot. I don't think I like it. I know I like it. And then here is a charm. It's a mirror. It's pretty cute and hanging off the side, but you can open it up and there's some more creepy perfume bottles, and you can journal there and journal there. And you can use this as a one of the pages in your signature also. Or you can just tuck it in a pocket and just use it that way. The last day is Keys to the Creep. I think this was the funnest one because I just love keys, especially old keys. And I made 2 of these. They're just alike. And I cut out, I glued them on black, and then I glued them on Pop-Tart box. So then you have a space. This is the Pop-Tart box on the back, but that way it is nice and thick if you wanted to put it on the side of a journal with a tassel, or just as the tassel, or you can just tuck it in your journal and use it to journal on. The Cemetery and Boneyard, and this one on the back says Creepy and Crypt, and I did some roses there, stamped the lines on to journal. But here we have a key and a tassel and a safety pin with beads, and then this is just some of the ribbon that I used. So I just attached it to this little attacher and just used a ball pin to attach it on. I think that looks really awesome. I'm excited about these. I liked everything, but these, I just love keys. So love keys. So I have tassel and a key, safety pin and beads, and then the lace. This is the last day, Keys to the Creep. And I encourage you to go watch everyone's videos. They're all super interesting and really cool. Shabby chic and creepy scary mixed together. But these are everything that I made for the month of March for hashtag Shabby Creep 24. Which is hosted by Priscilla at Release the Crafton. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, creepy, crafty day.